Well, I thank you for being here this morning and giving us the opportunity to allow the Spirit of God to rest upon us and to once again heal us. It's so important that we give God this opportunity for us to know His grace and to know His healing power. Obviously, we come here because we have a particular need, whatever it might be. We're anxious, or we're worried, or we're stressful, or we have kinks or knots or things that aren't working in our physical body. But I think it's more important that we realize that we need to have this holistic approach to our healing and to let God's Spirit kind of rest upon us in the way that God knows best for us. That we kind of present ourselves here in humility, as our first reading said, humility so that God can do what God knows should be done. That's probably the greatest wisdom in our journeys when we present ourselves to the Lord, is that even though, I'd like this and I want this and I wish this worked better, that we allow ourselves to be present so that God's Spirit can work on us in the way that God knows we need. Paul is talking to Timothy and saying to Timothy, I thought I had it all together and I realized I was pretty much lost. But because of God's grace and God's blessing, I was able to enter into this relationship with the Lord, and I want you to have this also. Our gospel tells us that in order for us to do that, we too need to have that same kind of humility, that same kind of willingness to take care of ourselves before we try to take care of everybody else. And that we are here to allow that to happen, for the mercy of God to come and to rest upon us. And that's what we want to do this morning. We get into this trap of fixing things or wanting things to be the way we want it, kind of like our ducks in a row kind of mentality. What we need to do this morning is to just present ourselves and say, Lord, before I was born, you knew me. You formed me in our mother's womb. And you will know me after this physical life. So I present this life to you to be immersed and touched by your grace this morning. I desire this intimacy this morning of your presence and your love, so that whatever is stressful about my life, or whatever is worrisome about my life, or whatever is aching about my life, or whatever is not working the way it used to work 30 years ago in my body, that I still will know that I am loved, and that I am okay, and that I am yours. And that's what we'll do. As we receive Eucharist, we will come and we will allow that indwelling of Jesus Christ in us. We will then present ourselves afterwards as we sit here and allow ourselves to be prayed over, that we just kind of want to be immersed this day in God's love, so that God can continue to form us and to shape us, and really allow God to be the potter